going on, guys? Chris here. So today's goal is just to come and fish this creek, and today I'm going to be using a Hellgrammite imitation, which I should have in my bag. Alright, so I'm going to be fishing with this. It's just a little Uncle Buck's Panfish creatures, another one of these. It's a Hellgrammite, color is pumpkin seed. This is actually weightless, so I might throw on a jig head instead of just fishing it weightless. But I'm going to go ahead, get rigged up, and see how many fish we can catch using these. So I decided to just go ahead and fish it weightless first to see if that produces. But this is how it looks all rigged up. Looks pretty good, should be effective. Let's get started. Alright man, before I get started, I just gotta say it is hot today. We're actually supposed to have a high of 90. We're still in the month of May. So I'm expecting this summer to be pretty brutal, but let's get to it. Alright, here goes cast number 1, and I'm actually able to see using these polarized sunglasses today. So right under that tree, or in that little pool over there is where I'm going to be aiming. Oh. This thing just floats. I have to look for a split shot. Did it sink or it sunk? Yeah, I'm gonna need a split shot or something. It looks like this thing just wants to sit on top of the water. Let's see if I can get something like that first. Hopefully I have a split. Oh. There we go. Fish on. What do we got? Oh, little green sunfish. Alright, so just got fish number 1. Little green sunfish. Came up and took this weightless. Let's let him go, see if we can get something else. Alright, so 1 fish on the boards. Little green sunfish. Looking to get fish number 2. Man, every single time this thing hits the water, it's getting rushed. Oh wow. There we go. Alright, another one. That little guy. Alright, just got fish number 2. Little green sunfish. Actually looks like it's got a belly full of minnows or something. But still hungry and came up and took it. Let's let him go. Look at that belly. There he goes. See you later. There we go. Fish on. Looks like another green sunfish. Yep. Alright, so just got fish number 3 of the day on this. So between green sunfish and red breast, well, I'm actually lying. There's a bunch of sunfish species that are really beautiful, but I really love seeing green sunfish, red breast, long ear, pumpkin seed. But anyways, let's get this hook out and get this guy back in the water. There we go. Looks like a red breast from here. Oh. Oh no. Nice, man. Long ear. I've never pulled a long ear out of here. Look how beautiful these fish are, man. I was just talking about how pretty these sunfish are. And look what I get. Long ear. Beautiful fish, man. There he is. Oh, long ear, man. Perfect for an aquarium. Alright, so my initial impressions. When I cast this, I'm looking for trees overhanging the water, and when I cast it, I'll see a bunch of fish come up and swarm it, and they'll peck at it. Some will get hooked, but a lot of fish are pecking at it. The issue is the fish here are super small, so they're pretty much just biting like the tail end of this and not getting the hook, or they're holding it. I'm feeling like they're actually attached to the hook, and when I pull, it's just sliding out their mouth. The other issue I'm having with this is that it's so light that when it hits the water, it just slowly sinks, which is good in some ways and bad in the others. I think that the bit larger fish are going to be deeper in the water column because the weather's been so warm lately. So what I'm going to do is look for a split shot, put that on, and see if that changes the size of the fish. But it's been super fun catching these little green sunfish and long ear. Keep going. Alright, finally got another fish. It's probably been about 15 minutes since the last catch. Just another green sunfish. Still small, but fish nonetheless. Get the hook out and let this guy go. Alright, so we're just getting to another little pool that runs through this creek. And we've actually had a bit of a change in this area. So there's actually a tree that's been down. This creek used to split into two right here, but now that this tree has fallen down, it seems like it's pushing all the water into one direction, so it'll be a little bit different to fish. Normally there's about 2 pools back here. Now there's one larger one. Oh wow, there we go. Whew. Man, I was just reeling this thing in fast. I didn't think I was gonna catch anything on that cast. Red breast came up and smacked it. So this is the largest creek fish of the day so far. Pretty red breast. So go over here. And he's off. Alright guys, so I'm all out of time for the day. So my final thoughts on that lure is that if I had $3, I would pick something else out. And the Uncle Buck's lures seem to work pretty efficiently. I'm not a fan of this particular one. So the issues that I have with this bait are that, one, it doesn't sink. I didn't know that it wasn't gonna sink. I kind of figured that it might sink but slow, but because it's so long and thin, it's kind of buoyant, so it takes a while to sink if it does. So if the fish aren't feeding off topwater, you're gonna have some issues there. If you fish it with a jig head or a split shot, you may get snagged on the bottom, but they have more efficient lures from Uncle Buck's. I would recommend that little tiny swim bait for $3 or something else above that. But I hope you guys are all having an amazing week. Catch you next time. Tight lines. So go ahead and subscribe if you haven't. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up button. It helps out the channel a lot. Take care. Catch you next time.